Do you love hack and slash type games? You know, games where you get to run over the sword and go, hiya, ho, yeah. You know you do. I love them too. Guys, today we're reviewing one of those games. We're reviewing Ultra Age. Coming up next on Mumbles. Hi everyone, Mumbles here. Today on MumblesVideos, we're going ultra cool, ultra bright, ultra awesome. Maybe a little bit ultra lame at times. But guys, we are reviewing Ultra Age. We're going to jump straight into the description of this product because I feel like it. Ultra Age is a high-speed sword-swinging action game set in the far future that follows the story of a young warrior, Age, who embarks on a mission to save humankind from extinction. Use your blades to cut through robotic and mutant foes, explore futuristic locales, and unravel a vast conspiracy concerning the fate of the planet. This game is available on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 and Windows at the time of this review. Now we're going to jump straight into my gameplay section, if you're interested in going any further. So, if you are interested in going any further, before you do that, please subscribe to MumblesVideos. You know how much I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I love you. On to the game review. Ultra Age kind of reminds me of Devil May Cry, in as much as combat-wise, everything else sucks about it. But that's okay. Combat-wise, different weapons and different moves can be used against different enemies to do different things. Now, you do have a multitude of different swords out there, and each sword has basically an enemy that it's best used against. So, you're going to have to manage that correctly. When you are faced with enemies, it's very easy also to get overwhelmed with enemies because a lot of times they throw 5 or 6 enemies at you. So you really have to learn and know what you're doing in this game. Now, in addition to that, as you proceed through this game, there is a bit of an upgrade system that allows you to upgrade various things about the character Age. But beyond that, really in this game, you are just running from one point to the next and defeating enemies, and then listening to them talk about nonsense. But that's for the next section, which is the con section, and we're just going to jump straight into that right now. Con-wise, first things first, the story. I have never played a game in which I have been so not caring and so lost by a story in my entire life. I mean, I know that the basic idea was, hey, you gotta go save Earth or whatever, but it's like, you lead me on this goose chase, and it's like, man, I'm just here to kill people with the enemies and stuff. I don't, your story makes no sense and I don't care about it. So that's the first con, story. Second con, voice acting is horrible. I try never, ever to down anyone for voice acting or anything like that. But I gotta admit that the creator did not really care about the voice acting because they didn't match what was going on in the game itself with what the voice actors were saying or the expressions of the characters. So just kind of missed out their big time miss on that one. There is also some frame rate issues I noticed. At times this game becomes a little bit laggy, at least on the Nintendo Switch. Whether that's fixed in other versions, I don't know, but for Nintendo Switch, there is a bit of lag at times. And finally, and the final nail in the coffin for this game, is that the actual resolution and graphics are not that great. The actual character themselves was very bland to me, and that's a bit of a downer also. So now we come to my gameplay section, and as you can tell from everything that I've probably said, this game is not going to get the highest of high scores. I love the combat, and that's what, when I was looking at other reviewers and things like that, because I always do just to kind of get a sense, everyone said, combat's great, everything else is garbage. And I agree, everything else is garbage, and I don't want to say that they didn't care about the story or the voice acting or anything like that, but they put so much effort into making combat that was really good. To have them miss on the story and the voice acting, I feel like there just wasn't much care paid to it. I feel like they didn't really care what it was. I feel like they just obviously were like, who cares? So when you say, who cares, and give me garbage, I'm going to give you a garbage review back. On today's episode of Mumbles, Ultra Age for me is going to get 4 out of 10. I'm giving it a 4 mainly because of the combat. The combat is really, really good and really, really fun. Which, you know, a lot of people will say, well, that's the most important thing about a game. But I can't give it any higher than that because I am someone who loves good story, to be immersed in the gameplay environment. that wants a game that is going to challenge me both mentally and with this combat. So to not have that, I can only give it a 4 out of 10. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those buttons. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone, take care.